Good evening. I'm so glad you're able to join me again. I'm Sheila Sapp, the Learning House Lady, and tonight I'm going to show you how cans from the kitchen become a tool to help children develop a positive self-concept. And if you watched me last week, I had a can, and this is what I did with the can. I made an I can and an I am can. I use construction paper to cover the can. You don't necessarily have to use construction paper. If you do, there's self-adhesive spray glue that you can spray on the can to cover it, or you may simply use Scotch tape. Some people like to get contact paper to cover their cans, or you can just leave them plain. But wouldn't it be nice if children had a good idea of those things that they can do and maybe some areas to improve on? Like, for example, here are some I can statements that can be put in the can. You will see that I use a craft stick and index card, and I wrote the statement, I can spell my name, and that goes in the can. I can swim. I can count to 10. I can tie my shoe. And the other can is the I am can. I am smart. I am kind. I am strong. I am loved. Now, where were these I am statements come from? They will come from you. If you can fill your children with positive statements, these affirmations, and that they have a good feel for what they can do and who they are, that will help them as they go throughout life. Now, you don't necessarily have to use an index card. If you'd like, you may simply write your statements on the craft stick and put them in the can. Now just think about this. Now remember, we're not going to have them compare, but let's say your child has this in their bedroom, maybe sitting on the dresser. And isn't this something great for them to look at, to help them think about what they want to do, to set goals for themselves, and also to assess themselves and know their strengths and areas that they might want to improve on. So, I also want you to think about those statements that you make to your children around the house. And let's see how many I can statements and I am statements your children can earn to put in these cans. So I hope you enjoyed that little segment. And I do want to mention to you, if you do not want to use the cans, you may get these little tablets. They sell them at Dollar General, and you get 3 in a pack. And they can have like a little notebook, and maybe they can draw a picture that shows what they can do. And of course, the other notebook would be their I am notebook. So you have a good evening, and I hope to see you next week. And remember, Sheila E. cares. Bye.